ready for an exciting stream with Dodgers versus Padres Watch Party, complete with play-by-play and chill lo-fi vibes. Tune in and enjoy the action.
But also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Called strike right there. That was the sweeper, but it missed. One ball. He's straight. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So I want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia brings it in for the third out. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So the batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman under it. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering upstairs. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. Conforto sizing this one up. Squeezes it. That is the inning.
executed his plan perfectly.
Conforto in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Smith leads off first with one away. Swinging a foul out of play. Just missed. And it's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Garcia pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Swung on, belted. Garcia ranging back on it. Brings it in, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Evan Phillips. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And he grounds one back up the middle, makes a sliding stop, and they get the out. Here's Jack Peterson. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom of the seventh. Just missed. Peterson just got a piece of it.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker and it was successful. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. This to third. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Robert Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires over to first. And Freeman is retired. Now it's the second baseman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One down, runner at third. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Ball one, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And they tag him out. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing lanes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That takes low for ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Higashioka gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Blake Trinan. Digging in, Josh Young. Clips the corner. That's strike one. High fly ball, right field. Conforto makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Adolis Garcia digs in now. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. One strike. The Dodgers leading by 3 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. And Garcia is out. Now it's Marcus Semien.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Mookie now. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider clips the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. That one ripped, but foul. Popped up left side. Higashioka settles under this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the order, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And it's even up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is downstairs. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. He's 2 outs away. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. That's ripped, base hit, and out to a board.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Peterson in the box now, takes strike 1. Side. Throw to first, ball game, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight, the background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
To get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to go here. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Strike on the outside, and we're underway. And that's way high. And 1-1. Freeman working through some struggles lately. Late with the swing there.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for long-time major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the rookie second baseman, 4 for 4 last night. Popped up. Simeon settles underneath Dave Roberts lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Shohei Ohtani in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. In that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
And boom, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at-bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about...
No, I'm talking about when you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Snell, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swinging a foul straight back. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next to hit, Josh Smith just missed. Snell, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Ball to strike, the pitch. Inside, just missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 away now. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Corey Seager.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. this left-handed breaking ball.
That's inside, and it's 2-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
DeGrom back to work. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Simeon, toss over to first, and quickly one away in the second. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gets the outside corner with that one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 1-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's down and away. Turns and fires the Betts. Fights it off, he'll see another. To third, and foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Los Angeles Dodgers at San Diego Padres has started.
They'll score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire game until that put-away came. So it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here is Marcus Semien. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one miss. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, there goes the runner. Cut out and miss. To second, but way too late. Save there.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And that chops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Almost got him. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Garcia now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball still 0-2. Berger at third. Semien at first. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the
End of the
strikeout,
top of the first inning.
jammed.
Padres tied with
He's
Dodgers
happy with
0-0.
those results.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right side, hard hit. Leadoff leadoff man retired here in the third. And here is Michael Conforto. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Outside with the breaking ball. Two, the pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And next for LA, James Outman. Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home, the relay throw. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's a base hit. Outman around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. That one missing inside. And the lefty kicks, delivers. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Down the middle for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the lineup flips over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
End of the bottom of the first inning. Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next is the designated hitter, Josh Smith. First time up was a pop out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Right start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Now snap throw to first. Langford back on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That's inside. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. One left for Texas, and we are still scoreless. On to the fourth, and stepping in is the speedy number 6. And there's the strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, Barbara.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
End of the top of the second inning. Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Off the plate inside, ball 1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes Max Muncy. That's outside. Ball one. Ohtani leads off first with one away. Muncy hits one in the air. Peterson under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And Mookie takes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitches in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the first baseman, Jake Berger. That's a strike.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Josh Young. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Adolis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Here comes the throw. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Struck him out looking. Kyle Nagashioka stepping in for the Rangers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That just misses.
End of the bottom of the 2nd inning. Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Close, but call the ball. 3-2 down. To short, could be 2. Flips it, 1 at second. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-0.
Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith to the plate. There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle, Simeon tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Conforto in the box now, takes strike 1. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Obi Milner getting loose out there. Armstrong also throwing.
Series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Outman in the box now, takes strike 1.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Outside, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0.
Outside low, 2-2.
2-2 count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just kept it simple. Played Petco with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford stepping in
MLB
for the Rangers.
end of the top of the third inning.
Strikeout.
Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
Ground ball right side could be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Josh Smith. Both 2 in this one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Seager stands in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt. Langford off of first with 2 away. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Rangers lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to.
a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Young has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Sean Armstrong will take over here.
Sean Armstrong.
Go ahead, run on base. Muncy, the next to hit. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. High fly ball, that one curling foul down the right side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford on his way over. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tanks from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's Betts, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Right through there, got it. And almost just foul.
End of the bottom of the third inning. Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A wind in the pitch. Yeah, that's a little high. Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And Hernandez is out.
Now batting,
The batter now will be Will Smith. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, one away. You're in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Misses inside, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball 2. One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
End of the top of the fourth inning. Padres tied with Dodgers 0-0.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
back and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Late Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
He was late there, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's down.
Cutting but missing down low. Kyle Higashioka in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips appears to be getting loose. Garcia warming up as well. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here is Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Trinan, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Siggy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. One attempt, popped up.
Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions about sports or entertainment, feel free to ask.
much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Garcia keeping an eye on him.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Langford sizing this one up. And there's one down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Just missed. That one down the line. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He swings and fouls one off. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike 2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Obi Milner, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Jackson also getting ready. In the air, center field. Peterson drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
So, man aboard. Here's Max Muncy. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Step off, throw to first.
MLB San Diego Padres run scored, lead the Dodgers 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order now. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, no appeal. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Next offering is foul back. Strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the other half.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
There's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
MLB San Diego Padres runs scored. Lead the Dodgers 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
So now it's Corey Seager, over 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity's been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Out towards right center field. Out settles underneath it. And the inning is over. The top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Obi Milner. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Mookie Betts now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
End of the bottom of the 4th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down, runner at third. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Nope, that's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Kumar Rocker, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. James Outman digs in now. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Smith on second. Conforto over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. Snuck the fastball by him.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Line drive, Adam in center field. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger.
The first baseman,
And it's fouled away. Foul ball. And now 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Foul ball there. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
began.
And that drops in for a strike. Let's heat it up.
End of the top of the 5th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
The Rangers trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine.
Now that
Last chance now for the Rangers. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. First offering and it just misses.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
One ball,
hit a
one
broken
strike.
bat, you jog back to the dugout.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Scott is just one strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
3-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum. It just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shammy saying so long.
End of the bottom of the 5th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go and getting to start. Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the rookie second baseman. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Eovaldi with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Fastball is outside. Handles, throws to first. Awesome play there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at it, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Two now.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering way upstairs. In the air left field. Peterson moving under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw cut off down to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0. Max Muncy at the dish. In his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Back here with my pal Singy, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ballgame every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball to the right side. Freeman takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Conforto puts it away for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. Seager with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That's in there. 0-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That missed inside. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball.
MLB, end of the top of the 6th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the short Mookie Betts. Evaldi back to work. Swings through that one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Ripped into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and that should be extra bases. Flying around third is Betts. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Righty delivers. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the top of the second. Right through there for a strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space.
Line drive to short and caught.
First out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Michael Conforto at the plate and takes high there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
one fouled off. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball.
Got him. Strikeout. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just on the corners.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Into the bottom of the 6th inning, Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Kyle Higashioka. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Glass now, ready to deals. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Josh Young. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Long through it. That's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone. Squared it up with a well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. fouled off down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford, grounded out his first time. That's to third. Muncy got him on the off-balance throw. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. It's at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now it's going to be number 6, Langford under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Here's the pitch. Runner go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. That one ripped but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. That one outside. And it's 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Once he digs in. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses inside. Counts full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Into the top of the 7th inning, Padres lead Dodgers 3-0.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone! And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Here's Mookie to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one drifts inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And that one cutting but missing down low. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back in Arlington as we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. And that misses. 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one in the air right field. Conforto hauls it in for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Berger.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Inning over. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike 1. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low, ball 2. Next offering misses down and away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of it.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Smith batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And delivers outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Michael Conforto will climb in. Struck out looking his first time. center. Langford makes the grab. Out number 2. And here is James Outman. 0-for-1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Rudder takes off. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Down the left fielder, Jock Peterson. First pitch misses.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it is 2-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Outman hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Conforto settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 1-for-1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Betts. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Evaldi back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits.
And it gets by him.
End of the bottom of the 7th inning. Padres lead Dodgers
So lefty
3-0.
out of the pen, Obi Milner.
Still pretty early in the ballgame, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To second for 1. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that is out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got it. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Here is Marcus Simeon. Fly to right his first time.
Marcus Simeon.
That one fouled off. And ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Man at second. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball, shallow right field. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. It's softly on the ground left side. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in Arlington, top 6. Now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes a ball.
Ball 2. 2-0.
And that one fouled off. That's inside. On the ground to third, Young. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Fouled off left side.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith now at the plate. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground to first, Berger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field, where we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Corey Seager.
Los Angeles Dodgers runs scored. Trail the Padres 1-3 in the top of the 8th inning.
First pitch, not close. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Jake Berger will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. That clips a corner.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And a base hit up the middle. So a man of one now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Peterson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a ball leaves the count.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. There's a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here is Michael Conforto. Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And next for LA, James Outman. Jackson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one ripped, and that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here is Freddie Freeman. Not even close there. Ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. The middle, Seager whips it to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, down the 3rd baseman, Josh Young. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that misses. 2-1. And that one is inside. And there's a strike.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. The new pitcher in the game, Evan Phillips.
Number 59.
End of the top of the 8th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 3-1.
Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the tying run at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This one in the dirt. Not in time, he's safe. And second and third with nobody out.
That's a base running right there.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Full count now.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen offense are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Just misses there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And then skips into there. That misses the zone. And now 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. It's just better not miss it. Really got himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the ball. This inning's definitely getting away from it. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And this game is tied in the 7th. Anthony Banda on a pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. That misses off the outside edge.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 2-0. And fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Winn.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 60, Cole Winn.
Down the number 2 hitter. 0 for 3 in this one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Tied at 4. Swing and a chopper. Simeon in plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged. zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
MLB San Diego Padres run scored. Lead the Dodgers 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
You're 1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Blake trying it.
Number 45.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger, 1 for 3. And here it comes. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. And now Jack Peterson. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
End of the bottom of the 8th inning. Padres lead Dodgers 5-1.
Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Kyle Higashioka. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Win back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a slow roller. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Go ahead run on base. Will Smith getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. 4-4 in the ninth. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Inside. The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Wow, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Man him out front for strike 3. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Alex Vesia.
Number 51. Alex Vesia.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Third baseman.
First pitch misses. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed. Left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. And he dodges that fastball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Conforto sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman. Marcus Semien.
There's a strike.
0-1.
MLB Final. San Diego Padres defeat Los Angeles Dodgers 5-1.
Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. to extra innings. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford is one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Simeon back in.